India seeks friendships with both Palestine, Israel, strong, but not hyphenated. What is the nature of Israeli-Palestinian conflict? What is the two-state solution? What would a one-state solution look like? How India is reacting towards the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. GS Paper 2, Bilateral, Regional and Global Groupings and Agreements Involving India and/or Affecting India's Interests. What is the context about? Palestinian President hailed PM Modi for supporting Palestine in favor of Israel. India, Palestine sign 5 pacts to boost cooperation in information technology, IT, health and agriculture, among other areas. India offered its unwavering support to the Palestinian cause and said it wanted to see a sovereign Palestine coexisting with Israel. It reiterates the two-state formula that has been in vogue at least since the early 1990s. What is the nature of Israeli-Palestinian conflict? Israeli-Palestinian conflict is the ongoing struggle between Israelis and Palestinians that began in the mid-20th century. The conflict arose due to ongoing Israeli occupation of the West Bank and the Gaza Strip reaching 50 years. The key issues are mutual recognition, borders, security, water rights, control of Jerusalem, Israeli settlements, Palestinian freedom of movement, and Palestinian right of return. Despite a long-term peace process, Israelis and Palestinians have failed to reach a final peace agreement. What is the two-state solution? The idea of the two-state solution sounds simple enough: an Israeli state next to a Palestinian state, existing side by side in peace. The two-state solution has been the goal of the international community for decades, dating back to the 1947 UN partition plan, and many nations say that it is the only way out of the conflict. It would recognize a 1967 demarcation line known as the Green Line to partition Palestinian and Israeli land, subject to land swaps based on negotiations, and it would divide Jerusalem between the two states. What would a one-state solution look like? From Israel's perspective, a one-state solution means it would annex either part or all of the West Bank and Gaza. But this forces Israel to make a decision given there are approximately unequal number of Jews and Arabs throughout Israel, the West Bank, and Gaza. If Israel gives Palestinians a right to vote, then Jews would soon be a minority since the Arab population is growing faster as a demographic than the Jewish population. If Israel doesn't give Palestinians the right to vote, Israel would remain a Jewish state but would no longer be a democracy. Israel's critics say it would become an apartheid state, with one set of rights for Israelis and another set for Palestinians. How India is reacting towards the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Indian diplomats argue that in a fast-changing world, long-term strategy must be balanced against the need for more immediate tactics. In today's world of brisk give and take among the great powers, it is in India's interest to engage with several partners at the same time. That is why, analysts say, it is a mistake to treat Palestine and Israel as conjoint wins. India has succeeded in hyphenating the relationship between Palestine and Israel. This is the correct thing to do. The approach to zero-sum diplomacy is wrong for a middle power like India.